Hello, welcome everyone. Today I am going to deal with reflection. Reflection is a mechanism in which bouncing back of the light ray in the same medium when it strikes any reflecting surface. That is, in reflection, incident ray and reflected ray all are in same plane. In this case, bouncing back take place and no transmission take place. So reflection is basically bouncing back of ray in the same medium after striking any surface. Now I want to tell all of you is that reflection is basically two types. One is specular reflection and other one is diffuse reflection. We have understood that in reflection, bouncing back of the ray in the same medium takes place. So one by one I am going to proceed it. One is specular reflection. And what happens in a specular reflection? So reflection basically, one is specular, also known as regular reflection, and other one is diffused slash irregular reflection. Okay. In a specular reflection, what happens is that if parallel rays comes and strike any reflecting surface, after reflection they will again be parallel to each other because this surface is smooth. This happens due to the fact because this surface, reflecting surface, is smooth. Since this surface is smooth, that's why this phenomenon is taking place. But in diffuse reflection, surface is not so smooth. So although incident ray are striking on this surface and law of reflection is still valid, that is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, which I will discuss later on. But in this case, this is incoming rays, but outgoing rays are not parallel to each other. In this case, incoming rays are not parallel to outgoing rays because this surface is rough. Rough and smooth is compared with respect to wavelength of the light. So this is rough. For your kind information, I would like to attest one information that in reflection, speed does not change, wavelength does not change, frequency does not change, but intensity of reflected light may change and it depends upon the nature of reflecting surface. Okay. Now I am going to deal with laws of reflection. What is laws of reflection? Laws of reflection states that angle of incidence and angle of reflection is same. So laws of reflection. Now we are dealing with a specular reflection, so-called regular reflection. In this is incident ray, this is normal, and this is reflected ray, bounce back in the same medium. This one is incident ray, this one is reflected ray, and this one is normal. Angle made by incident ray with normal is known as angle of incidence. I have assigned a small I for angle of incidence, and angle made by reflected ray with normal is known as angle of reflection. So laws of reflection states that angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Okay. Second thing, incident ray and normal contains a plane known as plane of incidence, and reflected ray and normal also contains a plane known as plane of reflection. Laws of reflection states that incident ray comma reflected ray and normal drawn at point of incidence this is known as point of incidence, where incident ray strikes. So this is point of incidence, all belongs in the same plane. Or it is also stated that incident ray, normal and reflected ray all are coplanar. All lies in the same plane. Okay. So all these things you have to bear in your mind. Now I am going to deal with sign convention. Before that, I would like to discuss about mirror. This is a plane mirror. Types of mirror. This one is plane mirror. In this mirror, the left portion is known as a reflecting surface. This is reflecting surface. Back side is silvered. Now, this type of mirror is known as concave mirror. This is known as concave mirror. And this type of mirror is known as convex mirror. Here I want to tell all of you is that either it is concave mirror or convex mirror, all are the part of a sphere. This is also a part of a sphere. If I will extend it and will draw it, so it will be part of a sphere. And this one too is the part of a sphere. So in concave mirror, left side is reflecting surface. Here it is the case in which left side you are observing reflecting surface, and in this case also this section is reflecting surface. So what is the difference in between concave mirror and convex mirror? So fundamental difference in between concave mirror and convex mirror is that in concave mirror center belongs towards reflecting surface, but in case of convex mirror, center belongs opposite to the reflecting surface. Once again I repeat it, in case of concave mirror, center belongs in the same direction of reflecting surface where reflecting surface is located, whereas for convex mirror, center belongs just opposite to reflecting surface. One more thing I would like to tell all of you is that this is plane mirror, and this one is also a part of a sphere. So if I am stating that it is part of a sphere, so what is its radius? So its radius is infinity. Okay, now I am going to deal with different aspect of mirror. Suppose this is a mirror. Of course it is a concave mirror. This one is known as principal axis. And suppose this is convex mirror. In this case this one is again principal axis. This one is principal axis. This one where mirror intersect principal axis is known as pole. In this case this is convex mirror, and it is pole, and this one is what? Concave mirror. Okay, in concave mirror center will belong towards this direction, whereas because this is a part of a sphere, so of course center will belong in this direction, and this is also a part of a sphere, so in this case convex mirror center will belong in this direction. Okay, if a parallel ray strike to the mirror after reflection, it passes through a point. That point is known as focus. In case of concave mirror, it truly passes through focus, whereas in case of convex mirror, it appears to pass through. If I will extend it backward, then this light ray will appear to pass through focus. So focus is a point when a parallel light ray with respect to principal axis strikes a mirror, either truly pass through a point. In case of concave mirror, this is focus, or seems to pass through from a point in case of convex mirror. That is known as focus. Okay. One more thing I would like to tell all of you is that aperture, the effective diameter. Suppose this is effective diameter on which light is incident. So this is diameter D. This is known as aperture. So aperture is the effective diameter over which light is striking. Okay. Now sign convention. Very important. Sign convention is a very important, because when we deal with numerical on reflection, sign convention play a great role. Sign convention. As far as possible, we will try to put our body whenever and wherever possible. The ray of light is taken to travel from left to right. Whenever and wherever we will try to travel light ray from left towards right. Suppose this is a concave mirror. Light is traveling to the right, and direction of incident ray is taken as positive. So here I want to mention that direction of incident ray is taken as positive. So, and all distance are measured from pole. This is pole. So of course direction of incident ray is from left towards right. So of course rightward direction will be taken as positive. So any distance measured to the right of this pole will be taken as positive, and to the left of this pole will be taken as negative. So what I have stated, whenever and wherever we will try to travel light ray from left towards right. Once more example is this. This is a convex mirror. Light ray is traveling from left to right. So in this case too, we will take positive to the right and negative to the left. Second thing is that generally upward direction is taken as positive. Vertically upward direction is taken as positive, and vertically downward direction is taken as negative. Vertically upward direction is taken as positive, and vertically downward direction is taken as what? Negative. Here I have stated whenever and wherever we will try to travel light ray from left towards right. But one thing I had also mentioned, direction of incident ray is taken as positive. Because sometimes what happens, that convex mirror is placed like this. So there is no scope of incidence of light from left to right, because this is left side is not reflecting surface, right? Rather right portion is the reflecting surface. So in this case, light ray, the scope of coming of light rays and the scope of reflection will happen in this way. So we will have to follow direction of incident ray is taken as positive. However, we have to try whenever and wherever we will try to travel light ray from left towards right. Okay? But in almost all cases, we will take vertically upward direction as positive and vertically downward direction as what? Negative. Okay? So today I had discussed lots of things: reflection, specular reflection, diffuse reflection, laws of reflection, and so many aspects. Likewise, sign convention, types of mirror, pole, what is focus, what is center of curvature, what is aperture. Hoping that you all have understood it. Thank you so much to all of you.